Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a Beth Israel rabbi. Over the course of the last few weeks, you've heard a lot about our trips to France and to Israel and South Africa. And I want to share just one more story with you about a trip that we took in South Africa. We actually did a 3-day safari. And while we were on our safari, we really developed a very nice connection and relationship with our ranger. We got to spend a lot of time with him in the vehicle, looking at animals and talking. And even though he wasn't Jewish, while we were out and looking at the animals, we were surrounded at one point by a tower of giraffe. By the way, the word is tower of giraffe. And the ranger said to me, "By the way, are giraffes kosher?" And I explained to the ranger, as a matter of fact, technically giraffes are kosher. That is because they have split hooves and they chew their cud. But there's one problem, which of course is that a giraffe has such a long neck that you would never have any idea of where to slaughter it, where to do shechita. And therefore, you can never find kosher giraffe meat anywhere in the world today or at any point in history. I think about that particular story because this Shabbat we read Parshat Re'eh. And in Parshat Re'eh is a discussion on what is kosher. Moses is in the midst of his valedictory, his final speech to the Jewish people before he is about to pass away and the Israelites are about to enter the land of Israel. Moses was reviewing the history and the laws of the Torah, and he once again reminds the Israelites of the laws of kashrut, again with the laws of what is a kosher land animal, split hooves and chewing its cud. The safari that we took was in the Eastern Cape. It was in a particular place that actually about 110, 20, 30 years ago had really had a lot of wild animals, including lots of wild game. But many of them were actually killed off in order to create farmland. Today, over the last 20, 30 years, what had been farms are now being returned to the wild. And once again, there are wild animals that are being brought into the area, and there are lots of safaris in the area. As I think about the good stuff that's happening in South Africa, and I think about the fact that, once again, areas that were habitats for wild animals are being reclaimed, being returned to what they naturally were. I'm thinking about what's happening dafka right now, precisely right now in the Amazon, and the fact that unfortunately the exact opposite is happening in Brazil. And it's my prayer that we're inspired by Parshat Re'eh. We're inspired by the laws of kashrut. They remind us of the importance of not only treating animals well, but taking care of the world around us. Because we understand that, yes, we need to eat. Yes, we need to sustain humanity. But we also, while we do that, need to take care of the world that gives us our sustenance. Shabbat Shalom.